Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. It's finally happened. The announcement for the Abbey Road 50th anniversary edition has just come in the last few minutes. So I'm going to talk about it now, but just remember, for all Beatles chat, McCartney chat and other classic artists now and again, please subscribe to my channel and you won't miss a thing. So it's been the worst kept secret in the world pretty much over the last few days that the Beatles Abbey Road 50th anniversary edition is coming, and the announcement has just happened. So what do we know so far? Well, it's going to be the 27th of September when it's released. That's Friday the 27th of September, which is the day after the 50th anniversary of the original release. So the timing is nice. What are we going to be getting? So we can say that we are getting a single CD release, and that even that single CD looks like it comes with a nice booklet. There's going to be a 2 CD release, which will be the remix that you get on the 1 disc version, plus a disc of outtakes and demos. And then there's going to be the deluxe 4 CD package, similar to what we've had for Sgt. Pepper and the White Album in the last couple of years. And that's going to have the big lavish book with it in a nice presentation pack. Pre-orders are open now. I've got my pre-order in on Amazon for that, so hopefully I'll be getting that on release day. I'll be unboxing it live on this channel, hopefully on the 27th if it arrives. And also on vinyl, there's a single vinyl edition. So that's just going to be the new 2019 Giles Martin remix of the original album on there. And there's going to be a 3 LP edition. So that's, again, it's going to be 1 disc that's got the original album and 2 discs full of demos and outtakes. And there's also going to be a picture disc version as well. So I guess that's for the collectors out there mainly. I would imagine, I don't think picture discs are quite as good sound quality, are they generally? But that'll be good to pick up for those who are interested in that. So what do we know about some of the contents? So I mean, it has just been announced. I don't know all the contents yet, but what we know is that there's going to be takes 1 to 3 of Golden Slumbers, Carry That Weight from the medley. So that should be interesting to see how that formed. There's going to be the original studio demo of Come and Get It, which I know that's on Anthology 3, so it'll be interesting to see how this differs, hopefully, from what is on Anthology 3, and hopefully it's not just an exact replication. But the really interesting one for me, which I know now is going to be in there, is what's called The Long One, which was, I think, their original working title for the medley at the end of Abbey Road. And what this is, it's going to be the original, their sort of first mix and edit of trying to put that medley together. And the really interesting thing about that is that Her Majesty, which of course was later ripped out the medley and just put on its own right at the end of the album, we're going to get it with it in place exactly where it was originally thought it was going to be, which was going to be in between Mean Mr Mustard and Polythene Pam. So it was going to go Mean Mr Mustard, Her Majesty, Polythene Pam. And then it was decided to take it out. Paul McCartney didn't like it there. He said, get rid of it. And you've probably heard the famous story that the guy who was sort of editing the tapes was told, you do not get rid of anything Beatles related. So he just sort of stuck it on the end. And when Paul McCartney reviewed it and Her Majesty was just stuck on the end of the album, he thought, oh, I like that, we'll keep that there. But yeah, originally it was part of that medley, and we're going to get to hear that. I mean, some people have tried to sort of cobble it together for what it might sound like from the actual records, but we're going to get it properly this time, so that's great to see. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more information coming out about the exact contents as we go on sort of through the next day or so, because this is really a breaking news story. So yeah, exciting news. And the video that I did about a week ago, which I'd like to thank everybody for the reaction to, because it's been that's been really interesting seeing all your thoughts on that, where I said at the time that I thought that they would be better off announcing this yesterday, which is yesterday was the 7th of August. And that obviously didn't happen. It's been announced today, Thursday the 8th. But I think my reasons for why I thought they should have done it yesterday, I think have been borne out a bit, because I said at the time that what would happen is there'd be lots of publicity today on TV, for example, and if this had already been announced, they could throw that into the conversation on national telly. They could say, you know, it's the 50th anniversary of that photo being taken, and guess what? There's a brand new anniversary package coming out. This is what I suggested could happen. So this morning on national TV in the UK, and I guess in other countries across the world as well, there was regular broadcasts coming live from Abbey Road, and this was on a programme called Good Morning Britain, which is on ITV over here. And they kept going every sort of 20 minutes, 30 minutes or so. They were going live to Abbey Road. They had a camera set up there. They were talking about the album, but at no point could they ever mention that all this stuff was coming out. So I think that was a bit of a missed opportunity, really. If they'd have announced it yesterday, like I suggested, I hope that they would, they could have got national news coverage out there today saying, and all this stuff's coming on the 27th of September, the brand new version of the album, etc. But never mind, nobody cares about my opinion, obviously. Otherwise they might have thought about doing it. So anyway, there you go. I was wrong on that last video, but I stand by my reasons for my suggestion. So yeah, there we go. Breaking news story today. Abbey Road 50th anniversary edition. It is coming. We will be getting it on Friday, the 27th of September this year. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for that. It's going to be really exciting. And let me know whether you plan on getting any of the versions, which ones you're interested in, or any other information about the album. It's also worth just pointing out as well, I don't know whether you've been keeping an eye out on what's been happening at Abbey Road today, but on the crossing, especially at 11:35 this morning, which was the time of the anniversary, absolutely hundreds and hundreds of people were there. Traffic was in a bit of a state this morning. I'm going to put a picture up so you can see what was going on there. But I was watching the live webcam this morning from Abbey Road and watching that, and it was quite fun to see. So there we go. There's my initial thoughts on the Abbey Road announcement. If you want to see the unboxing at the back end of September, or you want more Beatles chat, McCartney chat, etc., then please subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you very much.